I'd been a babysitter for years, working with several different companies and hundreds of families. This was just another job on a Thursday night. I drove to the house, getting there exactly on time, and met the parents. They were having a date night at a concert downtown and would be gone for 5 to 6 hours. It was 6:30 already, so this was a late job.
Man, this nigga talking like that.
They introduced me to their son,
This nigga
Jay,
talk like an NPC.
who was 10. He was very talkative and seemed to enjoy my company. When the parents
That
left,
nigga got
he was
adult
excited
face.
to show me his video games and have me be his audience while he played.
This little nigga was like, what the fuck, bro? Who is talking? Who is talking right now, bro? I can't tell. Who is it? This nigga talking? No, it's not him talking because he's talking about him. It's a girl. Her voice deep as hell. Her deep ass voice.
He played for around 2 hours before I started getting hungry. I let him continue
Oh
playing
my
in the
God, that's
living
her
room
talking.
while I made something
Bro,
to
her
eat in
deep
the
voice.
kitchen.
What
I
is
spent
that?
Maybe 5
Bro,
minutes
this shit not
cleaning up a
human.
meal, but
That
then
shit
all of a
not.
sudden, when I got
I'm watching
back,
a Transformer
Jay was
baby shit
different.
right now, bro.
He wasn't talking anymore, and he
I
seemed
see
really
why he not
shy.
talking. Nigga, he's scared of
I
you.
tried starting up conversation.
Probably your voice, bro. He probably he thought about it. He probably went to sleep one night and he had a long thought process about how your voice so goddamn deep, bro. Your voice don't match your face at all. It probably scared him, bro. I can't tell if this is a boy or not, bro. Feel like this nigga titties. This nigga got titties. Who am I listening to talk right now? This nigga got sideburns? This nigga got sideburns.
Conversations, but he would barely respond.
Yo, this is
I
a
had
grown
no
ass
idea
man
what
talking right
happened.
now, bro.
I asked him if everything was okay,
You
but
happened,
he just
nigga.
nodded.
It was you.
I didn't want to be bothering him about it too much, so I pretended like nothing was wrong and watched him play some more. Once 9:30 came around, I told him it was time for bed and made sure he got ready. He was still acting weird, trying to avoid me and delay going to
Bro,
bed.
he's
for
scared
as
that you
long as
gonna get
possible.
him, bro. It's the
Finally,
game, bro. He trying to grind that
just
shit
before
out, bro.
10, he got
Let him
in
grind that
bed.
shit out, bro.
I went
wanna
downstairs
grind, bro.
and sat on the couch. I was replaying the whole night in my head, wondering what went wrong, but there really didn't seem to be anything I did.
I'm wondering what
I
went wrong
left
with
him
your
alone
goddamn
for a few
voice,
minutes
bro.
while I made food, and then it was like he just flipped a switch. While I
The
was
food
thinking
probably
on the
was
couch,
nasty.
I heard Jay upstairs.
That's probably what it was, bro. He
was
probably
walking
tasted
down
some
the hallway
bullshit and just
and then
decided he
opened the
really
door.
didn't fuck with you like that.
I quickly went upstairs to see what he was doing, but he wasn't in the hallway. I opened the door to his room, and there he was, sitting in his bed just as I left him.
Damn, nigga, you ain't gonna knock,
are
nigga.
you
You just
doing,
gonna walk
Jay?
in.
I asked nicely. He looked scared of me.
It's your voice,
After no
nigga.
response, I just decided to let it go.
He's
and
confused
began
on what he
walking
looking
out
at,
the
too.
door.
He
But
don't
then
know
he
what he
said to
looking
me
at.
he had to use the bathroom. I said okay and let him go down the hall, but while he was in there, I took a look around his room. It all looked like an ordinary 10-year-old boy's room. Just as I was walking out, I noticed something in the corner of my eye. I looked over, and right by the closet, I could see someone's
the
eye
fuck is
looking back
that?
at me through the crack in the door.
Nigga, what is that?
I hesitated, then walked out of the room and closed the door.
Man, leave that little
I
boy,
listened
man.
and didn't hear any movement in the room.
Bro,
As soon as Jay came out of the bathroom,
what the hell, bro?
I told him to be quiet and rushed him downstairs and into my car. I dialed 911, and as we waited for them to show up, I asked Jay if he knew someone else was in the house. He was quiet, not responding to me at all.
Nah, bro. What they do to my little nigga, bro? They did. Ah! Yo, this nigga's a human. This nigga a grown ass human. A 30-year-old human in a little boy closet. Ah, nah, bro. Don't tell me what I think happened, bro. Nah, bro. Bro, I hope this is not what I'm thinking, bro. Nigga, this supposed to be a horror story with like scary shit. It's not scary, nigga. This just nasty. I'm just, yeah, bro.
and the first officer came.
I'm not even gonna
He
say
went
nothing.
right inside and caught the man walking around upstairs. He looked like a 30-year-old creep. When
That's what I'm
questioned, the
saying.
man said he was a friend of Jay's and that Jay even let him in the house to babysit for the night.
Nigga, what? That's kind of that's a bad lotto, bro. And that's if he lying. Cause he probably not even lying.
Strangely, when the parents got home, they basically pushed me away and didn't give me any more updates on what happened.
Wait, what? Why?
There
What?
was obviously something
What?
really weird going on.
Nigga,
Because
yeah,
Jay was
obviously,
very scared of
nigga.
him.
What?
I don't know if they knew each other or
Nah,
if
they
this was a
definitely
first
knew
time
each other, bro.
encounter.
That nigga had
But
that
I hope it was
not
all
again
dealt
face
with
on,
well
bro.
by
The
the
parents ain't
police.
getting nigga. The parents ain't telling nothing. Parents telling they son,
My
bro.
parents made me get a job. They were tough like that and made my
Wait,
older
but if the parents own that weird shit and they know that the other nigga was there, like, they knew that shit. Why do they need a babysitter? Why you gonna just leave him there with him, bro? I mean, it's a good thing they didn't do that, but like, if you like know what this nigga got going on, why would you? What's the point of you having a babysitter, bro? You already don't have a problem with it. That nigga probably was older than your babysitter, bro.
brother do the same when he turned 16 as well. He got a job in retail, working as a cashier for some tech shop, but I wanted to do anything other than that. The only thing that caught my attention was babysitting.
Nigga,
I had younger
why?
cousins that
What?
I enjoyed being around, so I thought it wouldn't be so bad. There was a company in my town that I
This nigga
applied
like
for,
babysitting?
and after a short interview, they offered me a position. It wasn't a very normal hiring process, at least I don't think. Once hired, they took some pictures of me and had me fill out a bio of who I was. Then they posted me on their website as a babysitter. I waited. A few weeks went by, and still, nobody had booked me.
Cause,
My
bro, nobody
parents told
fuck
me
with
to
your
be
Afro
patient,
ear ass,
but
bro.
I was already looking for other jobs. Until one day, I finally got a notification. Someone booked me for a full night and morning, meaning I would have to spend the night there and continue watching them in the morning.
Bro, hell no.
It was on a Saturday, so I didn't have school, but spending the night
that's too
somewhere
much.
else felt strange to me.
Exactly, nigga, no.
I arrived at the
Why
house
are
at the
you-
scheduled time of 10
Why are
p.m.
you leaving your kids with a random nigga that's that long, bro? They shouldn't even feel comfortable doing that, bro. Nah, bro. I'm not staying there
I
that
was
long,
met at the
nigga.
door by the dad, who
Oh,
invited
yeah,
me
nah,
in.
bro.
He was an older man,
This
in his
nigga look
late
like a
50s, I
junkie.
bet, but he told me his daughter was only 4 years old. He
You gonna
showed
leave
me
your
to the
4-year-old
kitchen,
daughter with
where
this
he
random
had me
nigga
sit at the table with
for a
him
date?
and talk to me for a good 25 minutes. He asked me all about myself. I wasn't sure if this was normal or not for parents to do when hiring a new babysitter, but I went along with it. At some point, I realized I hadn't met or even seen his daughter yet, so I asked where she was. He said she was upstairs in her room sleeping, and that I wouldn't have to worry about watching her until the morning. Then he got up abruptly and said he had to go, and would be back around 11 tomorrow morning. He stepped out and left me the key to the house. I remember feeling very confused about the whole situation.
Yeah, that
None of
was
it
your
felt
cue to
like I
leave,
thought
my
it
nigga.
would. The first thing I
That's
did after
so
he left
confusing, bro.
was walk around the bottom floor. I forgot to ask where I was supposed to sleep, or if there was food for me to make, or any games for us to play. Probably all questions experienced babysitters would have asked right away.
And that's
As I
also
walked
something an
around,
experienced
I
parent would have
began
told you
wondering
right away,
where
bro.
all the kid stuff was. He said his daughter was 4, so I expected a mess of toys all over the house,
Yeah,
but there
yeah.
wasn't a single toy in sight.
His
I even
daughter
checked
probably
in a
don't
few
like toys, though.
drawers that looked like they might have some,
Why you
but
going
there
through this
weren't
shit,
any.
bro?
The fridge and cabinets
You better be
didn't
playing
seem
with
to have
toys
much
anyway.
kid food either. I realized this was off to a really bad start, and I just needed to relax.
No, nigga,
I
you just
decided I
need
would
to
text the dad in the
the
morning and ask him about the food and stuff.
If you want
but
toys
for
that
now, I
bad,
would just
go in his
make myself
daughter
a
room and
spot
get a
on the
toy,
couch
nigga.
and sleep. I found a blanket and used the couch pillow,
You
then
don't-
turned off the lights.
Is it not weird that he still ain't seen his daughter yet? Is that not weird? Like, would y'all not still go in the room and check to see like if she good type shit? I don't know.
I tried to sleep for nearly 2 hours, but there was something off about the house that just kept me up. Then,
Probably because
at
you
1
ain't seen the
a.m.,
motherfucker that
I
you was
heard
babysitting.
something click on the other side of the house. I shot up and looked across the room. The whole house was quiet now. I was sitting up for a minute until I heard the back door softly slide open.
Oh shit!
My heart was pounding as I got up
left the
and
back
went to the
door open,
hallway
nigga?
that had a clear view of the back door. I was confused.
Why is this
to
nigga
see
going in the
dad with
back
his
door of
back
his
to
own
me
house?
while he was trying to softly close the door behind him. I believe this
Damn.
moment that I had to process everything before he saw me was likely the reason for my escape. As he turned and saw me, I started
Nigga.
running for the front door.
Why this nigga just sat there and stared at him the whole time he was closing the door? What the fuck? You just sat there and watched the nigga close the door? Now you wanna run? Why didn't you run when you had a chance and he didn't even hear you?
His footsteps followed behind me, rushing down the hallway.
Yo, why these
yelling at
niggas
me to
run like
stop.
that, bro?
I ran for my car and got in. The dad wasn't far behind, banging on my window as I backed out of the driveway.
I would've hit that
While
nigga with
running
the
away
car.
was a smart decision, the next one wasn't so much. I didn't say anything about what happened. I think I was worried that I had done something wrong or messed up as a babysitter somehow. A month later, though, I finally told my parents, and they said it was too late, but I should have reported it.
What?
It was an obvious red flag that the man didn't contact the babysitting company, practically showing that he was guilty of something. I'm sure there was no daughter, and no reason for me to be at his house, other than for some sick plan he had set up for me.